Welcome, warrior. Welcome back to the story of my samurai and the way of the warrior. Are you ready? Let's continue. Hearing his name, he glanced around his bedroom trying to orientate himself. It was his mother's voice. Eddie, get up! You'll be late for work again. He stared at the ceiling. It had been so real. His heart was racing, and his head was full of images of the warrior, standing outside the apartment and on the battlefield. The room seemed to circle around him. He could still smell the smoke. 2 words. Rise up. Will they be enough to stir the young man's spirit? The world and its inhabitants have slipped into a deep slumber. Few know the dangers they face. Eddie looked up briefly. He didn't need to. He could feel his family's negative vibe. He noticed his older sister Kira shaking her head, obviously sharing her mother's concerned look. Heavy eyes, disheveled hair, and a distant gaze. Eddie knew he looked like crap. They didn't need to rub it in. They didn't know what it was like being Eddie Sato. His dreams were haunting him, and he couldn't shake them. His music vibrated through his ear clips, loud enough that his family could hear and knew not to bother him. But somehow this morning, Hannah hadn't got the message. Eddie turned in his seat and watched his younger sister swaying dramatically and miming the lyrics of his song. Faking a scowl, he shook his head as the track ended and removed his clips. She moved closer and winked mischievously. Good morning, Eddie. Hannah was different from the others. She was only 16 and he was 19. She seemed to know how to make him smile, even when he didn't want to. He liked her for that. His mother's concerned voice interrupted his thoughts. Your shuttle leaves in 20 minutes, son. Eddie's chair tumbled as he grabbed for his bag and cap and scrambled towards the apartment entrance. He paused with his hand on the door latch. Is anyone outside? Standing near the road? Kira peered through a window. No. Satomi turned to speak with her son, but he'd gone. The door slid shut. Join us again for episode 5. Coming soon.